All right. Here we are. Here we are. This week, we're back. This week, episode 29. 29 Black for your memory. You know, remember it for today and then forget it.
Yeah, I just changed my title to episode 358 because I
Yeah,
didn't know what
you don't
episode
know what it is. Yeah, it's 29 this week. And our 27th guest. So
Okay.
Caesar RE, Black Hack 2K, and our guest this week, RyzenRaider, down here in the bottom.
Heck yeah.
And
that no one really ever sees.
nobody ever sees. That's a good point. I talked to Rye about having a camera, if he had a camera or if he was willing to have a camera, because I know I watched Rye. I've been playing Fortnite with Rye for, I don't know, it's probably been over a month now since I joined you guys with Ari and whatnot. And he never has a camera on, so I asked him. He's like, "No, I have a camera. I can turn it on. I'm gonna start doing it on stream here soon." So, unlike Ari, who's like refused to do the face reveal on the Dadcast or the vodcast or building character, Rye has went with it with us. So he's also got some good ideas. Rye, I don't know if we'll talk about it on this or if you want to keep it a secret, but I think it'd be pretty cool to at least talk about it if you wanted to.
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, we can definitely get into that because I was pretty intrigued when you mentioned it. But Ryan, how about you give people just like a little blurb about yourself before we jump into it?
Well, I'm RyzenRaider. I'm a 20-year PC veteran. I'm also a mechanical engineer, or was. Then I pretty much do anything and everything. They keep me occupied. Right now, I'm dealing with health problems. I can barely walk. I can barely move. I can't stand for long periods of time. So that's me.
No, I mean it can't be easy for sure. Especially so. How you said 20 years of computer experience? I think we've talked about before that I'm a software engineer. I play Warzone with is a mechanical engineer that I went to high school with. And so how long have you been doing those jobs? 20 years for both of them, or yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. And what kind of got you into that?
Well, the engineering part, I started taking shit apart when I was 11.
Yeah.
I took apart a what was it? It was a.
I was gonna ask you if you remember what the first thing you took apart was.
Oh, it was a super soaker.
Nice.
Oh, dope.
Nice. So what was a super soaker put together with then? Was it just clips or were there
screws? It was
screws?
full on.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm talking like the big super soaker, bro,
Yes.
with the tank the size of a fucking CO2 cartridge.
The one that I took apart was like literally like huge. It had like
Yeah.
it had a
real
big
super
tank.
soaker.
It had a big tank on the back, and then it had like two bald tanks in the front.
Yeah.
I can't for the life of me remember the name of that. I think I looked it up maybe like a year ago to see if I could find it again.
Did you end up getting it back together correctly? That's my question.
Yeah.
That would be a no.
That's the hard part, right? When you take one of those things apart because you want to see how it works, and then you're like, what part went there again?
Wait a minute.
I think I'm missing something here.
Yeah, I think I got it back together, and I was missing like I think 4 or 5 screws, and I don't know what happened to them because that's literally with taking something apart and putting it back together. You're always, without a doubt, missing a screw.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Unless you're like got some system, but if that's the first time you took something apart, you probably didn't have a system yet. Oh my God! Look at this thing. He's sharing. Is that it? No.
Close.
Black. Man, I'm glad you didn't online shop something else. Does this show history in here?
I mean, that could be it. I mean, my memory is not like it used to be, so that might have been it. But it looked close. I don't remember the whole handle at the bottom.
Yeah. I can't. I mean, super soakers are bad for me. One time my younger brother and I were having a battle with him, water gun battle, and he ran out of water and ran for the hose. When I ran out of water, I threw my super soaker, and it did not go well. To this day, I don't think I've ever picked up a super soaker again. But he got stitches like in his forehead, like the super soaker hit him. It was bad. Oh my God, we have a visitor.
Yeah, we do. Get on out of here. Come on. Dad's working, baby. Ah, I love you too. You want to say hi?
She's back for some more Simpsons. No wave. Says no
All right,
wave.
go on, babe.
No, that's awesome, right? So, but you took from the mechanical side of things, but went into the computer programming side of things when you said, or still on the mechanical side?
When I got out of school,
Yeah.
I went into mechanical engineering.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then basically the computer side of it, I was 17 and I started computers.
Sure.
So I was kind of coherently doing both at the same time, but one wasn't technically a business. I did that more in my free time.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, and I'd have family, friends, stuff like that come up to me and be like, you know, can you help me build a computer or something like that? I need one.
Yeah. Were you doing the hardware side of things then? Like the
I was
build?
doing the hardware.
Nice. That's the thing. I think I've talked about it. It was probably on here in the past, but like that's the thing that I wish I had more insight. Black and I, before we actually started this call up, I was just telling him like I want to build my next one, and he said it's gonna be cheaper to get a pre-built, and I told him like I just want to have more handle on the inside, right? I just want to know more.
With the way the market is right now, it is cheaper to buy a pre-built.
Yeah, that's what he said too. But I just want to I want to get my hands on the inside. I'm not saying I want to spend more money. I'll be patient.
Then buy a computer, buy a pre-built, buy a respectable.
Take it
pre-built.
apart.
Take it apart. No fucking shot. No shot.
No. Like, okay, so I actually know people.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be missing. Listen, I'm gonna be missing screws just like that super soaker. Okay.
No.
Just like the super soaker. I'm gonna be missing
people
screws.
buy 2 pre-builts and get the processor they want, and they get the graphics, they get the GPU they want, and then they freaking Frankenstein it because it's cheaper to buy 2 pre-builts than it is to buy one 3090.
I hear you.
I'm just saying. Chat has a bunch of questions for Ryzen.
Wonderful. Put them in the Dad Cup Gaming one so I can monitor it.
Oh, well.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Read them off. I can't read them off because I don't have yours up.
We got Dylan Sullivan says, ask him if he don't mind. How does he stay positive with his injuries? I'm struggling to justify not only being able to race or ride anymore. It's such a bummer.
Well, me staying positive, there's literally no negative about it. If I be negative about it, it's just going to put me in a hole.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be, depressed and everything like that. If I stay positive, I'm just looking at, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, and
heck yeah,
there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah. So like
That's
basically you approach a bad day with a positive attitude. I think I said that earlier on stream.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's a great attitude.
You don't want to be depressed.
Yeah.
It's just gonna put you in a bad spot, and I don't want to be there.
It's a tough place to get out of, right? It's a hard mindset to get out of once you get in it.
Exactly.
Black, I think I'm gonna have to shorten up the words you just used, but I think we've already tagged in the first 5 minutes. We've already tagged the lesson this week.
Oh yeah, bad day, positive attitude.
We'll figure it out. But yeah. I mean, Rye, I think that you make a lot of sense. It's one of those things that it's hard to do, right? It's hard to keep yourself out of it sometimes, but
I miss the fact that I can't go to work, and I miss the fact that I can't walk.
Yeah.
I have a cane to get around. I mean, I can walk without a cane. I'm just really, 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 really slow.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
like, don't take this wrong, but I'm picturing like Dr. House.
Dr. House? Like House?
Yeah, like the badass Dr. House that literally has a chunk of his leg on and just walks. Yeah. Dude, that's a positive in my side.
Yeah.
You love your USA TV shows.
I love it.
Bro. What it's probably the way I would want to say it, right, and phrase it would be it's easier, even though it's hard. It's easier to remain positive and keep that upside look than to get out of the negative, right? Like it's once you get into that negative mindset on it, it's a lot harder to get out of it than it is to keep positive. Comparatively, right? Like obviously it's hard to stay positive, but if you can maintain it, a little bit easier.
Oh yeah, and I've been there. I mean, not because of this. I mean, I've been through a lot. So, I've thought about suicide and all that stuff, and it's a big deal, and I've had friends bring me out of that. So,
I,
because I lost I had a I had a friend of mine literally steal my life away, and he stole literally everything I owned, and that was like 25 grand worth of stuff. And I literally had no place to go. I was literally sitting at the bottom, and I'm a better man for everybody that supported me to pull me back up.
yeah, no, definitely. I it's hard for me to like blanket statement this, but I'm going to.
I have the blanket.
Yeah, give me the blanket. It's you're muted, Black.
I said I got a blanket too.
Yeah, it's hard for me. Like I take it for what it will, but I would be hard pressed to. There are far less people that have never experienced that state of depression at certain levels, right? Obviously, some are more extreme than others. There are far less people that have never experienced it than there are. I don't on the other side, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, right?
So,
Like,
I think I understand what you're saying.
basically, what I'm saying is like, not everybody's willing to talk about it or expose it, and a lot of people like keep it quiet. But like, I've experienced that, right? I've had that emotion of just like feeling just the worst, right? Just all the way at the
Kinda like
bottom,
trapped?
rock bottom. No, just rock bottom. Just like, what's the point? You know,
Yeah. no.
just a state of. There's people who struggle with depression as like an actual ongoing
Oh
thing.
yeah, like a rough.
And then there's people who like struggle with. I don't know if I want to call it. Maybe it's okay to call depression. Some people might get offended by it, but like at least a deep sadness, right? Or
Yeah.
sense of just rock bottom and recover from it because they're not like plagued by depression, right? There are people who struggle with depression from like a disease standpoint and just kind of lingers
Yeah.
on, right? And you can never get out of it. But I've been there with different things, right? Like I think everybody experiences it in a different way, and it's just however you handle it. But Cass says, "What's up, Rye?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
So,
think
like,
it's good, Blair.
To feed off of what Caesar said, like I go to the doctors. I mean, I'm not as bad off as Ryzen's describing himself, but I can still get up, I can still move, and I can still function on a more daily basis than Ryzen. And I tell my doctors all the time, I don't have depression as they describe it. And I think I lean more on the side of just a deep sadness at points. Like Caesar says, there's nights I sat in this room or, the other room and, I just sat here all the time, just staring at blank monitors. And all I want to do is just sit here. I don't even want to go to bed. I don't want to do anything because I don't know what the fuck to do.
Sure.
And that gets to me like on a more personal level than I can share with anyone because I don't know what I'm fucking thinking. And sadness is the only way to describe it because I don't think I'm depressed. I think I got a pretty decent thing going. And to me, I don't think I have anything to be depressed about, but I go to all these fucking doctors and they're like, you're depressed. And I'm like, that's a statement that you chose to use. Like, I feel like there's way more people out there way worse than me. Because outside looking in, I got it made, you know, but like from me looking out, it's not that way. You know, I had a really fucking good life beforehand. And then like you get to thinking about that and then it's just like a fucking drain and you just going down and down and down until you just hit the fucking bottom of the sewer.
Yeah.
And it's like that fucking sucks. And then you just want to sit there and be alone and push everything away to the point you're just by yourself. And that to me is a deep sadness. I don't think I'm depressed because I can still pull myself out of it, you know. And I don't take.
I don't think that means you're not, though, right? Like I you know, I think it can come in waves. Like I said,
yeah,
you know, it is what it is.
I agree to that.
You know, Bubbles. Yeah, good. Right?
Just because, you know, we're not putting a smile on our face doesn't mean we're not happy.
Yeah, so agreed, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
And Bubbles actually said she has therapy sessions every 2 weeks to work through her depression and anxiety. Started her medication last 2 months ago. And like that's the thing, right? The three of us are talking about it. Bubbles in chat just said something about it, right? And like I think that's one of those key points that, you know, it's one of those things. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to talk about, right? And depending on who you are, it's hard to talk about, right? Some people, you know, don't want to show that vulnerability. Some people don't want to worsen it, right, by talking about it and like making it real. Like some people like to keep it in the it doesn't exist, right? If I don't talk about it, it doesn't exist, right? And I can push through and ignore it. So it's just like one of those things. I mean, it's tough. It's tough to talk about, but I mean, it's tough. Ryan, I'm glad you're taking that outlook, that positive outlook. Like you said, it's the only way to take it, right? It's the only way to look at it. I will say, I won't get into too much detail on it on my part just because I don't want to like ramble forever. But I will say that that moment that I had, that period of time that I had was like one of those things that once I recovered from it mentally and got to a state where I was like, okay, this is where we are. It made me look back on that situation like, what were you doing, right? Why were you already at that point? And helps me identify that in future states, right? With future things going on. It was like a collective, like, oh my God, the world's crumbling around me. I recovered. And it's like, was the world really crumbling or was I over exaggerating? Like what was the problem going on? And obviously, like Black said, my stuff was all superficial, right? It wasn't struggling through this or that, you know, health issues, things like that. Honestly, I guess there was one moment when I had a staph infection like, in my early 20s. And everybody remembers like MRSA or knows of MRSA, right? It's always in the wrestling community. You always hear about it in high school wrestling, things like that. It's like it just takes over, right? I had where MRSA's MRSA and the R stands for resistive. I had MSSA. It stands for sensitive, but it hits the same way. It's just you can recover from it more officially, I guess. MRSA just never goes away, apparently. Anywho, I remember being in the hospital bed for days on days right before Christmas and my mom being in the room with me. And I was in pain, right? It was like I couldn't walk, couldn't go to the bathroom. Like it was in my joints and it was like had it inflamed. It was in pain. But I remember making the comment at one point where I'm crying, like I'm like in so much pain. I'm sorry for the weak stomach.
Thank you.
Look at his son's bringing. He's got people bringing him drinks and stuff.
I locked myself in. The thing's backwards.
Oh, nice. Anywho, I'm like vomiting, whatnot. Right, I'm not doing well in the hospital bed, and my reaction was just like, why me? Right, I was crying to my mom, telling her like, why is this happening? Like I didn't know how I got the staph infection or anything like that, but it was just like so painful and it hurt so bad. And it was like, luckily only a 7-day period or whatnot, but still it was just so bad. And I just remember being so depressed on it. I can't imagine, right? This is the first I've heard of it, right? And to be honest with you, playing Fortnite with you for the last, I know it's not every night that we play, but we played a couple times over the last month or so. You could have never convinced, like, I would not have believed you if I didn't see you telling me that. Like, I wouldn't have known at all.
Yeah, I'm not in pain. I'm not in pain. It just feels like somebody's taking a fist and pressing it real hard against my back. That's all it feels like.
So is that like
You ever get used to it?
Yeah, I'm basically used
Yeah.
to it. I've had it since March. It's when it started happening.
so is it like a spinal issue?
Well, they think that I might have a tumor on my spine.
Okay.
Ooh.
And they done MRIs or any kind of tests to find that?
We're working on the second MRI right now.
MRIs are crazy.
Yeah,
Black-
I had one already to see if it was maybe brain related and see if I was having problems with like my nervous system or something like that.
Yep.
But it came back clean, which is I'm happy.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good. That's great.
So-
That's fucking good.
But now I've got to get my lower back checked out, and they think it might be a tumor, and where it's at, it's inoperable, because it's right there. I have the risk of being paralyzed.
Right, because it's right on there.
Mm-hmm.
Black. I mean, you've had MRIs, obviously. What do you guys think about
More
MRIs?
than I can
Yeah.
count.
What do you guys think about MRIs? For people who don't know, like the MRI process,
I don't know.
Loud.
Yeah.
the headset,
can
right?
be.
The headset, the
No,
listen to this
earplugs
music.
now.
Yeah, they're earplugs.
They're earplugs with like tubes as the music.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they're like.
When I got
3M
it, they were like
earplugs.
headphones with like
No.
music.
Nah, they're like foam earplugs, and then you put them in. Then there's like a solid tube,
Is that a
and then
change?
that's where you get your sound from.
Is that a change, or maybe it was because you guys were doing head stuff? Maybe that's why you didn't get the bulky things. Is that a chance?
I don't
know.
think
They
so.
laid
That's-
me down and put this
Yeah.
big plastic thing on my face.
Yeah, same here.
So that had to
Well,
be because they're doing head stuff for you guys. Because I had my staph
Even when I got my
infection-
back stuff done,
I had-
I didn't.
when I had my
didn't-
staph infection and my knee surgery MRIs, right? I was in the tube, right, the big giant MRI sleeve thing, and slap these kind of headphones on and just blare music, and you just sit there. I was falling asleep in there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know you guys said it was loud. I'm
So-
just like, I'm out.
So the MRI here in my town versus the way bigger town where I get all my surgeries and stuff done. Like the one here in town has like a full ass light show, and they can set like the whole room to like a certain atmosphere. But like the one in a big ass fucking city, dingy fucking walls and shitty earplugs. I wanted to have all my MRIs done
Do you know
here.
why? Do you know why? You know why? It's probably because they have patients on the regular, right? They have more people coming in there, so they don't have the time or the money to like then put into those kind of things. That's my guess. That's my.
I
look,
loved it here.
That was a guess. I shouldn't have said. Do you want to know why? It's like,
Honestly, it's probably because the mine and the prison's really close to this hospital, so they probably have like a fuck ton of funding.
sure. Yeah, MRIs are. I was actually. It's fucked up to say this, but it was an interesting process. An
I
MRI.
hated it.
Like I was
the
looking.
beginning.
Well, I mean, I was going for things
thought
that
it
I
sucked.
cured from, right? So it was like, okay, they took care of my knee, they took care of my staph infection, but it was interesting. I don't know
Wait, did you have any contrast, Caesar?
what's the contrast.
I had contrast every time. That's where they put like an IV in you, and then
Yeah.
they like slowly
Yes.
pump contrast into you.
That's like
or,
a dye.
or they
it's like
do
a
it all
dye.
at once. Yeah.
It's like a dye.
Yeah.
Kind of lights up everything up.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think for my
A fucking light show in there.
think for my staph infection, because like when I went in, they had no idea. Like when I showed up, it was 4 a.m. in the emergency room, and I was just in so much pain, and they didn't know. So they're like, "We're gonna do an MRI on you." Like they were looking for cuts and wounds and all these different things. Like I was getting asked about baseball scars from like sliding. Right, you slide and you get scratch, brush burns, all these things on your knees and elbows. This guy's asking me, "Where'd you get this from?" I'm like, "I don't know, like 12 years ago, Little League. I don't know where that's from." Like it's not an open wound, but they definitely did that. I just don't remember.
I just had someone say that they got sick from like the contrast. I didn't have any side effects, but I know it's out there because they list like all kinds of shit before you go in there. They're like, it's gonna feel like this. You might have this. You might, develop a fucking wart on your left toe. I don't know. They fucking say all kinds of shit before you go in there, and it's like, just stop talking.
So,
Put it in.
so Rye Fergie Boy said you look like said washed up Christian Bale, but in a good way.
You know why?
That's
Because
awesome.
I'm Batman.
It's he's the one. Christian
I'm
Bale's the
Batman.
one who goes through like the role. Like he really gets into it, right? That's the
Yeah.
whole story is about how for the mechanic he lost like so much weight, right? And then
Mhm.
for Batman he like bulked up a lot. Like he just really takes his role serious. I mean, for crying out loud, what's the movie Vice, right? Like I haven't seen it. I started to watch it once, but he's like Dick Cheney, right? He's Dick Cheney in that movie, and it's just hilarious looking like a bald, like a big guy. It's hilarious, but
Bald.
Rise,
I'll never have to worry about.
Rise growing the hair. Like I'm getting ready to cut mine soon. It's gonna happen soon, probably mid-September. Well, so let's talk about Black. You don't know about this yet, but when I chatted Rye about a webcam and things like that, Rye mentioned that I'm not going to do it justice, so I'm just going to give a highlight. He has an idea for what might make him stand out while streaming and whatnot, and he's been working on it. Rye, do you want to go into that detail?
Yeah. So what it is, it's kind of like how the best way to describe this. You know how like when they do a CGI movie and they're using like capture suits and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, for like avatars.
I'm building something to put that all together so I can live stream it, like literally have it live, moving with the mouth, features, everything.
So like a custom faceplate for like have you ever watched what's her name? Kenny raids her all the time and she's got that suit on. It's like an avatar of her, and when she talks, the mouth talks. It's not perfect, but it like works. Pin lock.
Yeah.
It's pin lock.
Yeah, I've seen
She
like
does that, but it's not like
low key stuff like this.
yeah, it's not like out there.
I was
Right.
amazed. I actually asked Rye if he was ready to show any of it, and he said he needs a little bit more time. So I said, well, we'll have you back on when you have it, because I was so intrigued when he said it. I was like on the edge of my seat, like, hey, do you have this ready? Do you want to show it? Like, that sounds cool. I want to see it. You know what I mean?
Are you using any 3D render tools like Blender or like Element?
Yeah, I have Blender. I have.
Are you getting into any Maya?
No, I have not done Maya.
Oh, Maya's a blast.
I did Maya. I think the last
Probably
time
as an engineer.
the last time I played with Maya was like 2007.
Yeah.
The last time I played with it. But right now I'm on this Omniverse through NVIDIA.
Don't know what that is.
Yeah, and it's the model to talk. It's what I'm working on right now, trying to get everything set right. It's really, really complicated.
Okay. So were you watching me when I used to have the Snapchat filter on 24/7?
I don't think so.
I was.
Okay. So yeah.
He was a bubble face.
None of the OGs out.
He was a bubble face, yo.
So when I was kind of a little conscious, whatever. I don't know how to say it.
That's probably why Ari never noticed the mole before.
Yeah, that mole. But so like you can actually download Snap Cam and you can adjust that avatar to the fullest, and you can adjust your face. You can put on different faceplates, masks, everything. I can send you a link for the whole editing software. It's completely free. And then you can actually submit that to Snapchat, and as people use it, you can get paid.
Yeah. I mean, I'll kind of give you a preview of what this thing looks like. And it's really rough right now.
Are you editing yourself or are you screen sharing?
Don't worry about that. I have my camera in OBS, so all I got to do is switch scenes.
Nice.
So
Gotta bounce. Have a good one, Dylan. Thank you for the great questions, man. That was the guy that was asking all the questions.
oh,
Did we answer them all?
Yeah, I do believe.
all right. Let me see, where'd my OBS go? There you are. All right. So this is it right here.
Oh yeah.
And right now,
That's dope.
like right now, I have it in audio wave right now. So if I can make it talk.
Oh yeah.
So
Is that like a
right.
template? Is that a template
Yeah,
model?
this is just a template. This is what came with the software. So
Nice.
right now I'm kind of just building off of this
Yeah, yeah.
and then kind of working between Blender and other 3D softwares and kind of combined it all. But this right here is what the mapping is going to be when I talk and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's going to be a lot of fun once I
Oh
get it all
yeah.
completed.
You know the best part about that
Mm.
is, in my opinion at least, you can actually then you can actually then make it whatever character you want to be playing the game that day.
Yeah.
You
Oh, yeah.
know?
I could sit there and literally be like someone from, say, if I'm like playing a certain skin in Fortnite, I could literally have that skin.
Yeah.
And just be there and playing like I could be like a default or I could
Yeah.
be.
Well, that's what I was
pretty
just
much just casual because I do have a Fortnite models. I have the whole slew of Fortnite like models.
That's dope. Yeah, no,
For
I
Blender.
well, that's the thing. I was just saying the other day, I think it'll be cool to have a YouTube video. Long one, a very, very long one. Oh my God, look at this. To get a victory royale in each skin that I have, dressed up in costume. But you could make that a lot easier and for a lot cheaper than me going buying all these costumes. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, Black, we see you. The doctor's not moving at all on my screen, though. His head's turning, but oh, there, his mouth's moving now. I don't hear you, though. You're muted this whole time.
He's paused for the most part, but like it still will talk. And you can set each individual tracking point with the character. This is Adobe animation. So like
Adobe
you can set
animation.
individual like like these markers. You can set each individual.
Oh yeah, I have Adobe animation. I haven't really done a whole lot with it, but I do have
It's great for tracking like this. And this is just a cheap Razer Kio camera. This isn't even like my good cameras.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's the program you can like take pictures and just map anything to.
Oh yeah. Dude, I messed with it a little bit and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I haven't gotten too in depth with that one yet.
If you ever need help, I spent quite a little bit of time in here.
Well, that
It looks
when
like
I
you
was-
have lipstick
idea.
on, bro.
it kind of does.
Oh my God.
I love it.
And then your eyes look like you have those white contacts in right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can make him any bigger. Yeah,
Well, so
it's pretty nice.
I'll be right. I mean, I think that would definitely be pretty cool and definitely stand out, especially if you're like modifying who you're playing as you're doing it in game too. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a good twist on it. I know you also get into graphics a little bit. I know you mentioned you learned from watching Black earlier on, right? A little bit here and there.
Well, I didn't learn from him. I dabbed in it like way back in. My uncle
Maybe it
used
got
to
you
do it, but
into it. Did it get you? I thought you said
my
something.
my uncle got me into it.
Okay.
That's what's
And
up.
then when he passed away, I kind of lost track of it. And then after I found out Black was doing this stuff, it kind of inspired me to want to go back and
Play around with
redo
it.
this all
Yeah,
this stuff. So I
Ton of fun.
actually enjoyed it, and I sent him Black a message showing him one of my things a while back.
So I saw your starting screen, right? With the it's a chip, right? It's a computer chip. That's what you're playing off of, right? Yeah. So it was pretty legit, and I obviously Ari's pretty happy with his starting screen. Showed me that one. That was pretty cool too. You gotta love those things, and I feel you guys on once you start. It's like one of those things. Once you get a little bit like start getting a little bit better or start figuring something out, it's like kind of addicting, right? You're like, ooh, I'm gonna try
you
this.
just want to keep.
Yeah.
Just want to keep doing it.
I find
It can
myself.
be.
It,
Very addicting.
It's an artistic thing.
yeah. It's,
Serotonin.
the thing is, it's if you don't have that, right? If you don't have that little progress, it kicks you out completely, and you're like, I'm not doing this, right? But once you make a little bit of progress, and it keeps bringing you back in and keeps you trying.
Oh, and when you do it, you're picky as hell.
Oh,
Black knows this. You're picky as hell.
Dude, my commissions are fucking like, oh my god, I just want to like, I don't even know what to say.
he's giving you a hard time. What?
I know, like some of my commissions, like it's not even the fact that they're watching me because like most of my commissions are done over like calls.
Yeah, you want to be able to
But,
have
like,
them give feedback.
It's like he's like, it's fine, and I'm like, I see the problem. I need to fix it, or I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
You're obviously not talking about me, right?
No, you're not. You're never a commission.
No, I know, but I'm nitpicky. Oh,
Yeah, that don't bother me. I don't normally ask for your opinion until I'm done. So
that's a bad move. That's a bad move.
I'm normally hitting up nice guy, and I'm like, hey, you think Caesar like this? And he's like, probably.
Yeah. Dustin said that how's that
So Riley,
different from the real life with the lipstick, I guess. Dustin was calling out that you always wear lipstick, apparently.
me, yeah, 100%,
That's super sexy.
I mean, somehow you got to plump those things up. They're kind of thin.
dude.
They're kind of thin. They're like non-existent. Like, do you even have lips? How do you keep the food in?
carefully.
Yeah, very carefully. A large spoon and a fast eating habit.
Right.
Well, so you guys can talk about. You guys
It's
can
more or less a vacuum.
Yeah, right. You guys can talk about graphics, or Rye and I can talk about Fortnite.
Oh, I don't care. I'm good either way.
Rye, I know. Have you been playing other games too? I know I pretty much see you playing Fortnite. Do you play other games too? I don't want to tell people the wrong thing.
I mean, I do have Warzone.
Okay.
I do have Warzone. I'm just total trash at it.
Sure.
But I'll get
Warzone's like
on
a
there. I'll
frustrating
get
game.
on there and get my ass whooped a time or two because I want to, and you know, hey.
I was having that the other night where I wanted to play, and then I start playing, and I'm getting beat up like really bad, and I'm like, it's so frustrating of a game when you're just like getting beat up. I don't know. I'm like that right now with Fortnite. Like, I got to a level that I had such confidence in the game, and now with this broken hand, I'm like miserable playing. I'm like, I want to play. Black Hoy's been like, are you gonna play? Are you gonna play? And then when I get on to play, he like gets mad at me for how bad I'm playing or that I'm not helping him enough. And I'm like, listen, you want me to play? You can't then berate me for being bad. I know I'm bad. I don't want to play this game because I'm bad, but you want to play, so I'll play. But you have to let me be bad because it's really frustrating.
I have my own bot lobby, so I don't worry about getting shit on. I can literally, if I have a problem with Fortnite, then I'll just go into my bot lobby and just kill a bunch of bots.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
Yeah. Stress-free environment.
The stress-free environment. I don't know if I live in a stress-free environment anymore. Even when I go play PGA Tour, which should be stress-free, it stresses me out. It's like, just want to play well if I'm playing something. It's hard. It's hard to get to that point of just like, I envy anybody who's able to play for fun. Anyone who's able to play for strictly fun, like easy, like Emmy, Rye. I know Emmy is always playing for fun, but yet she curses out every death that she has, It's like,
oh, I know.
Like, you're playing for fun, but you're mad at every single thing, right?
But it's hilarious.
It is hilarious. Wouldn't change it. It was awesome. Black, I missed a perfect clip. I screwed it up. On Saturday when I was doing my hat giveaway, it came down You're muted, by the way, in case you didn't know.
Yep.
It came
Hoy
down
was
to
saying something.
Emerald. Hoy was, you said?
No, just keep going.
Hey, Hoy. Hey, Hoy. I know you're there, bud. I can talk about you. I know you're there. Emmy and KDV, right? So
Okay.
neither of them they're not in the chat when it's happening. Emmy ends up winning. I know she's on Fortnite. She's with Rye, and I think you were playing with Rockstar, maybe? Yeah, you were playing with Rockstar. And so I request to join their party. I join it to tell her she won, and I missed the clip because I had game chat muted to my stream. But her reaction, did you get it?
That clip.
Oh,
I
nice.
did get that clip.
I'm gonna have to go to your your VOD later and grab it. Because it was phenomenal. Her reaction, like, so Emmy Black, if you haven't seen Emmy play Fortnite or anything, she is always raging harder than me I rage like angrily. She rages like, it's kind of playful.
Like my daughter?
It's kind of playful, but it's also,
okay.
she's mad, but she's also, it's like a frustrated, like, I don't know how to put it. But I got that same intensity level, but on the other end.
I just got like that sound bit of that kid yesterday.
Yeah.
That's what I got envisioning for her rage.
Get shit on. Get shit on. Get shit on.
Want me, you pussy.
Yeah, 100%. Impact on the Empire than the Sea. Hey, I don't know what's that.
Get shit on. Get shit on.
Yeah.
Want me, you pussy.
Dude, I have like the perfect video for when somebody comes into my chat. I have the perfect video, and you literally have to watch it because it's fucking hilarious. Like, if you type like 1v1 in my chat, it'll pop up this link.
Okay.
And it's hilarious.
I'll let me do it now so I can get the link. Is it exclamation point 1v1?
Yeah, I think you can do.
Is it
1v1?
I think you can do.
Or is it just 1v1? There, there's 1v1. I got it. It's because you don't want people to 1v1. It's like, no. But before you leave, check this out. Nice. I'll have to watch that afterwards. Yeah, I mean, it's been great. Like, Dustin wanted to know if that was your backdrop was painted on the wall. No, it's a fleece blanket. I asked him about it immediately, Dustin.
Yeah, it's blanket,
which is still dope. I mean,
is it fleece?
I'm not gonna. Dustin just now, thanks to Rye and Dustin, I'm combining that. When I actually go about my business into a new house and I make my office, I think I'm gonna have my wife paint me some type of mural with some video game stuff in the background. Maybe some. She could definitely do it.
This whole fucking room.
So she was an art major, art teacher.
Oh, that would be dope.
She could definitely do it.
Like, get you an Ariana Grande skin of Fortnite.
No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Like, why do I want that in my backdrop? No.
Because it's all my timeline is everywhere.
It is all your timeline is. Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Yo, he had it ready, bro.
He had it fucking ready.
What the fuck?
Let's go.
That's hilarious. He had it ready to go.
I just want my wife to do a beer poster. Bro, my wife did a beer poster, and what the fuck do I do with that? Because I can't post it anywhere, and it's fucking awesome.
You enjoy it yourself, I guess. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna. It'd be pretty cool to have a mural on a wall, or she could probably do it on just like a canvas, so I could move it around too. That might be better.
What if she gave you like the chapter 2 Fortnite thing without the characters, and then you're just standing there looking out? You know what I mean? Like, of the
I know
map?
what you're talking about.
That would be sick.
Yeah. No, we'll get to that down the road. I got to make sure this next kid goes off without a hitch, bro. And then we'll be good to go. You know, I just make sure I'm as helpful as I can be. Oh my god, nice.
That's sick.
Nice. He's all in. I love it. I am as well.
Oh. No. I even have a boogie bomb.
Nice.
Nice.
Saving that for a rainy day when you need somebody to dance.
I have
Cherish
two of them.
that.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
No, yeah. So it's been nice. But like I said, Rye, I wouldn't have guessed any of it. So you do a good job of keeping that upbeat
Okay.
mentality. I'm telling you, I would have not. If you didn't say it to me on this call with me seeing your face and knowing like you were being serious, I would not have believed you because I
Yeah.
just would not have known.
You wouldn't known if I didn't stand up either.
That's true.
Dude, I mean, I laughed at that.
Well, I think he meant it. I think he meant for you to laugh. He didn't meant for you to like.
I know, but like the good in me is like, don't laugh at that. But I couldn't like, just couldn't physically not laugh at that. I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know if you can read my shirt, but it says proud
The mic's in the
father-
way.
It says proud father of.
Dumbass kids, bro. I need that. Oh my god.
Oh my god,
I need that so bad.
that's great. Mine's just over here. I listen. At some point, Moe's, you need to give me burritos for life because like I wear a Moe's shirt almost every day on stream. Moe's Southwest Grill.
Yeah.
Like Tim
Yeah.
getting, he's got the Chipotle affiliation sponsorship. I'll go for Moe's. Moe's Southwest Grill.
I just want Chipotle sponsorship and I'll be solid.
Yeah. My oldest is 15.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. So your oldest is 15.
Mm-hmm.
How are
And-
you handling that? Getting
Yeah.
ready to drive?
Oh, she's already got her permit.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Like, how are you handling that?
I'm okay with it.
I'm scared to death to let my kids
Right.
go to school because I'm scared my fucking daughter's gonna kill something.
I kind of have no choice. She's gonna get to that point eventually. So,
Man.
so I just, she's growing up.
Dude, I am. We were just like doing all the school checkoff stuff, like for their, my daughter's getting ready to go into the first grade they're both getting ready to go to preschool because COVID held up my daughter. And, my son has a late birthday too, so they're gonna be going to school in the same grade.
Oof.
So now they're both leaving at the exact same time. And I'm like, dude, if someone fucks with Mason and Sophia sees it, and like if vice versa happens, like there's gonna be blood somewhere. I'm scared to death what's gonna happen. Because like right now, if I mess with Sophia and Mason sees it, he's coming over and he's kicking my ass, dude, or he's trying. And then,
You have
same
a
goes
problem
the other
with
way
your
around.
4-year-old's kicking your ass, Black.
Hey, I'm not gonna fight my 4-year-old. I'll pick him up and put him on the couch, but I ain't fighting him.
You said
But
he's
man,
gonna
they
kick your
throw
ass.
some. He's gonna try. He's gonna try.
I believe
And
you.
dude, I am terrified to get that call from the school being like, "Hey, you gotta come get your kid." I'm terrified.
Just wait till they hit like over like the 13, 14, 15. That's absolute hell.
Oh, great. You said that with zero emotion, and it gave me no hope.
It was all confidence. It was like
And
the
just-
most confident statement ever.
Just remember, I have 2 girls.
Oh my god.
And Black's gonna have 2 girls. Hey, that's what you got. How old's your younger one? Right.
10.
10 and 15. Nice.
Yep, 5 years apart.
That would be. I can't speak on it. I don't know. I can't say if it'll be fun or not.
Well,
He's such a sarcastic laugh.
let's just say you'll find out.
Yeah, I'll have 2 boys, so it'll be a slightly different angle, but
Oh, well,
equally
then
as
you got that.
frustrating.
Then you got the testosterone.
Yeah, you got that blunt, like just like the dead stare into nothing. Because when I look in my son's eyes, there's just nothing there. I don't know like how to. I don't know how to approach him half the time.
There's gonna be a moment where he's gonna think he's like all of that and just
Oh,
like
he's getting there.
I'm kind of glad.
Right now,
I'm
they're
kind of
both like
glad.
real stuffy, so it's hilarious.
I'm kind of
like,
glad
yeah.
I didn't have boys because the last thing I want to do is put my kid through a wall.
I have full confidence. I don't know about the second one. I have full confidence that this one will be putting me through a wall by the time he's like 16 or 18. Like, I just have a feeling that he's going to be bigger than me. Like, that's just, I have a hunch. I'm just under 6 foot, a little bit under 6 foot, and he's probably going to be a little bit over 6 foot and probably put me through a wall.
Caesar's a big boy, Colton. He knows how to handle himself.
Yeah, I'm 6'2", so
Oh, nice.
Teddy also said hi.
hi, Daddy.
Chaos said hi again, but I don't know. I don't think he wants to be acknowledged, but also he gets his feelings hurt if he's not. So we see you, Chaos. Yeah, you're already there, right? 15:10.
Whoa. What are you doing, buddy?
The new
Go
room.
ahead.
They want the new room. They're not happy
Yeah.
with the other room anymore.
All right.
Black had to move rooms for the kids, and now they want in this room constantly. Do you lock your? Yeah, you're screwed. You gotta turn that door around, bro. You gotta be able to lock from the inside.
Yeah, I know.
You got your rooms moved, and this is the most I've seen them during an episode. But you texting your wife now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that beer poster. I'm gonna need a duplicate. I'm gonna need duplicates of that beer poster. What's was there a time, Rye, that you noticed like your daughters? Like, do you see the difference between your 15-year-old and 10-year-old as far as like Black always is like my little girl kind of thing, right? And then I'm sure he'll see that transition in the teenage years, which is all I've ever heard about people who raise girls is like there is a period in there that it gets torturesome. Have you experienced that?
The fun thing about my oldest is she's not biologically mine.
Okay.
She's I've been raising her since she was 3.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I mean, me and her have kind of gotten that bond together. Whereas my youngest, she's like, but you. She don't care. Like, I know you're my dad. Like, you don't need any love from me. I already know you're there.
Oh.
That's the perfect relationship, bro.
Oh my god.
I was like, well, you're gonna be like that. Remember me when you want gas money. Or toy or whatever.
Dustin said the emotions goes by so fast. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Time passes by. Right, and also Black, but I don't know if you guys have experienced it or know what I'm talking about when I say it, but the one big thing, it felt like, because I've been a dad for about a year and a half now, time sped up.
Back to me when you 15.
Yeah, no, I know, but did you get that sensation that time just sped up?
By the time they reach like teenager years, then you really feel it.
Thanks. I felt it after a year and a half, so you're telling me it's gonna get worse.
I was about to say, dude, like I looked at my daughter the other day and she gave me a look like she was the baddest bitch around, and I'm like, when the fuck did you get a personality like this? Like
that's when
slow the fuck down.
That's when you give her that. Hey.
Oh, dude, I whistle when my house gets quiet.
I know. Mine's not a whistle. It's a snap.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's got that thing. Mine's just a whistle. Even my wife, like,
Dude, like my youngest, she was like maybe 2 or 3, and she started whining on the just randomly just crying on our couch. And
yeah.
I was sitting there talking to my mother, and I went, "Hey," and she just went, just ended. Yep. And my mom just laughed. She's like, "Oh my God." Like, I know how to handle my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here's a good question.
Okay.
We had a bunch of people helping move like the rooms around, you know. Something happened, I'm not gonna say what, because like I was on the opposite side of my desk and I don't know what would have happened if I was side of the desk. But someone disciplined my daughter and I wasn't in the same room, and all I know is my daughter was screaming. And my sister-in-law had got on to her boyfriend for disciplining my daughter. And I've never felt the hair on the back of my neck stand up so tight. I just don't know. I think I was just in shock. Like, I couldn't believe what just happened. And I'm talking about, like, when I say discipline, I cannot say what happened because I was not in the room. You know what I mean? So like I took it with a grain of salt at the moment, and then I set my hand down on the desk firmly so everyone heard it. And I asked my daughter, I said, "What happened?" And then he said what happened. And then it was about 10 minutes later, I asked him to leave. And I'm just talking about it right now. I'm a little shaky because I'm getting angry. But like, dude, has any of that ever happened to you guys? I mean, I don't know about Caesar because like the pandemic, and I know your wife's like pretty crazy about the pandemic, right? Or not crazy, but like a little more firm. So like leaving the house and stuff is a little more strict.
That's on my side.
Okay, is it? Is it? Okay, sorry.
I mean,
I knew it was one way or the other. I just didn't know exactly.
I had this guy come into my house one time. Him and his girlfriend. They needed a place to stay, right?
Yeah.
And well, they got into an argument, and then and I was sleeping. I had to go to work, so they were yelling, and then he started yelling at my kids and threatening them and stuff. And my girlfriend come in there, woke me up, and she was like screaming at me. It was like, "You need to come do something." I was like, "I'm fearing for our kids and stuff." And I walked into the other room and he was yelling at her, and I literally walked right up to him. I put my hand on his shoulder and I pushed him right down to the chair. I was like, "Don't you ever yell at my kids." I was like, "You can get the fuck out of my house."
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't gonna tolerate that.
No, I think it was more shock because I've never ever had a feeling like that come over me ever.
That's the parent in you, though. You want your kids.
I had no idea what to do.
Oh yeah, man! I had
I know
goosebumps
what
and
I
everything.
wanted to do, but I knew it was not the right thing to do.
I even got it right now just talking about it.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Yeah. When you're a parent and somebody threatens your kids, boy, you just wanna. It's like a death sentence for them.
Yeah, and like you know, I don't know what else to say. I was just I've never had a feeling like that ever.
I mean, to be quite honest, I do have a big stick called boyfriend beater on it.
That's what's up, dude.
And it's pointed at the end, so like
it's a pokey.
Exactly. I'm not afraid to poke a man.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been there. Obviously, it's only been 18 months. I don't.
Sweet.
Nah, I hope I don't. It'll be bad. I already have that built-in rage and aggression, so I hope I don't have to get to that level.
I'm very subtle. I don't rage. Everybody knows this when it comes to Fortnite. I don't rage. I don't rage or anything. But when it comes to my kids, well,
Sure.
I'm gonna rage.
Sure. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I raged everything, so I fear for what level I can get to at that point.
Exactly, because you rage in games. It's like here, someone threatens your kids. You're like way up here.
Yeah, yeah. What happens, Rye, if I'm way up here in games? We're in trouble.
If you get like that in games, then you need to take a break from games.
Oh, that's just my life, man. That's just how I'm here all the time. That's just how it is. I just can't control it. It's uncontrollable for whatever reason. That's what I say. Black's still dealing with the kids coming in. Oh, you're still dealing with the kids coming. You're muted.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. I just
No, I was telling the wife I got to switch this knob around.
Right, that's what I was saying. You're still trying to figure out that.
Yeah, I'll have to do it after stream.
I actually have to tighten a few doorknobs in my house as well. I've noticed start to go weak, which I never really understand why. Doesn't really make any sense to me.
Yeah, I got to switch a knob in the bathroom too.
This doesn't make any sense why the door handle starts to go weak.
You don't know why
I
they
don't
get
know either.
No, like the ones that have the screw,
Constantly,
right?
like
Like
turning and pushing. And stuff.
I can tell
Yeah.
you why.
yeah, the
It's
mechanical engineer, bring it.
It's vibrations.
As much as my daughter slams the door, I don't know how any still alive. So
I mean, I get it. I just don't.
You go in and put some thread locker on those doors.
That's probably what I need to do, right?
yeah.
They won't come off. Just saying, some advice there.
Some of that Loctite, boys.
Exactly, they ain't going nowhere. It's just over time things get weak, rattle, shake. It
Yeah.
just happens.
Dustin said I'm a pretty chill guy, but
Yeah.
discipline my kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh man.
No,
if I
said
want
in
to,
my chat, and I'm thinking the same shit.
hey
bro.
Dustin, put your son on the mic one day so I can discipline him a little bit. I want to bring that energy out of you so you play a little bit better, buddy.
I fear the day, and I think that's the closest I've ever come to it.
Yeah, and if somebody's gonna be trying to discipline my kids, I'm a pretty intimidating looking son of a bitch.
I don't know. This guy's a string bean like from hell. Lives in St. Louis somewhere. And he just
really. I'm pretty close.
hey, that means you're close to me, bro.
I'm Missouri.
Yeah, I'm only like 39 minutes from Missouri border.
Which way?
West of me.
West.
Well, yeah, I'm in
Are
Illinois.
you on the east side or the west side of Missouri?
Oh, I'm southwest. I'm more towards Arkansas, Oklahoma.
Opposite. Complete
So are you
opposite
down
of the
like
side.
Branson area?
Branson, yeah.
I went down there for a business meeting for like a week.
Yeah.
That was a fun time.
Yeah, we have Silver Dollar City here.
We were just in this little rankety dank water park in Missouri, and it was pretty nice. It was real small though.
Hold on. Can you say that again, please? Where were you at? What state?
Missouri?
Am I saying it wrong or does it end with
Wait,
an A?
am I saying it wrong?
Does it end with an A?
Now I don't know.
We're going back.
No, there's a lot of pronunciations for Missouri.
See, that's where I'm at, Missouri, and he said Missouri.
But
like
that depends
window.
on your location. Like I've heard people call it Missouri because they're from the north.
I'm just giving him a hard time because I took a lot of shit for saying tournament.
People in California call it Missouri.
That's like the Illinois people.
Illinois.
Exactly.
Yeah, but there's a fair share that say Illinois.
Well, that's because they don't actually live there, so they're pronouncing it like it's spelled,
or
right,
like
with an
Louisville
S at the end.
in Louisville, like Kentucky is Louisville, but people say Louisville.
Yeah, because
But it's
people are looking at the letters and like it's not self-explanatory that the S is going to be silent, right? Like
I agree.
But I can tell you one thing: Missouri ends with a fucking I, not an A. So
I mean, living in the state myself, I call it misery.
yeah, it makes sense.
Hey, your gas prices and nicotine products are a quarter of the price as ours.
Oh yeah, well, everything's cheap here.
It probably flies into Missouri
Everything.
then,
Everything's super cheap there. Everything.
Yeah, we're the cheapest state in the U.S.
When I lived down by Chester, we would always go across the border to buy cigarettes and chew and fill up our tanks. Every time. Every time.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard people like, man, we could get things a whole lot cheaper there. It's like, you want to come across the border?
I would do it all the time.
Mhm.
About like 8 rolls, 3 cartons. It lasts me like a couple months.
That's crazy. Like, but I'm used to it. I mean, my rent here is like $400.
And you can grow 59 cannabis plants at the same time as a patient. Oh my god, what the fuck, Brad?
What are you like? How big is your place? You said 400 a month. Like, how big is your place? Like, to put it in the ballpark for other people.
It's a 3-bedroom house with a full basement.
Yeah. So just put that in a scope for people, right?
I pay $650 for the same, but with a half basement.
Yeah. Mine's literally the width of my house.
Yeah. So as long as you can put up with a little bit of misery there, Black.
No, it's not the misery. It's the tornadoes.
Yeah, in Lower Missouri.
You never know when your house is going to be picked up and moved, huh?
Exactly.
Hey, it's conventional relocation.
Exactly. It's free location.
Have you had to experience a tornado yourself, Rye?
I have been chased by one. This is some scary shit.
Was you in a single cab Dodge Ram with unlimited gears?
No.
Oh,
Me and my dad.
Did you have the big bucket of weather pellets in the back?
No.
That's such a good movie, though.
It's such a good movie.
Me and my dad were at the mall. We were shopping and stuff like that, and we come out there and we seen a tornado like far away, and we literally got in and fucking rushed out, and this son of a bitch was literally, it felt like it was following us.
Yeah.
And that's some scary shit.
I can only imagine.
And yeah, and because we live in Tornado Alley. The whole area. I mean, we've had upwards like 15, 16 tornadoes in a single year.
Wow. The closest I've ever come is like seeing a bunch of funnel clouds. That's about it.
Yeah.
Well, just get out your leather straps, strap yourself to a cemented in bar, and you'll survive that.
I'm not
worried.
What
an ending to that movie, huh? Like it's like, oh my god, you're gonna be sucked. No, all that tractor equipment's gonna come fucking slicing you up. You know what I mean? Like, they go into that one building and they're in the one barn, and there's all the farm equipment on the wall starting to shake.
Yep.
You know, all the sickles and everything, and they're like, oh no, we gotta get out of this building. They're just running from it. What did you think was gonna happen? You just keep chasing down tornadoes.
Yep.
I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about tornadoes because my house is made of solid concrete. So yeah, let the son bitch try to get me.
Yeah, you're just in there.
That's exactly how it works.
Let me ask you guys a question. What's the I don't even know if it's better ending or just more like superficial ending, but Twister, okay, and what they're doing in that movie, or Dante's Peak and what they're doing in that movie. Have you guys seen Dante's
Twister.
Peak?
Yeah.
It's been a minute, but I don't remember.
Where the woman melts in the lava, the old woman melts in the lava, right? And like the truck, and they're going, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's just all the lava coming down the hill. It's a very sad movie because the old woman just gets like,
what a shame.
What a shame. What, are you not fazed by the end of Dante's Peak?
I wasn't a fan of the movie.
Why?
I'm huge on like how graphics play out, and I was not. I couldn't even stand to watch it.
It's such
like
an old movie.
Yeah, I know, and I hate that I judge it on its era.
Yeah.
Like I do, because even Twister like had its moments where graphics were shit.
Yeah, because it's
But,
such
like,
an old movie.
Yeah, I know, but like, I just didn't appeal to me. I watched it too late in the game, I think. Like Twister, I remember
I
watching
watched
that
those
growing
movies
up,
back in the 90s. Both those
Yeah.
movies I watched in the 90s.
and I did not watch. No, I did not watch Dante Peak when I watched Twister, like in that same era.
I don't think I would ever move where there's a volcano because of Dante's Peak. Ever.
Traumatized.
I don't think I would ever
really
go there.
blow. Yeah.
Because like I don't think you have like an option, if you're in the path of it. At least with a tornado, you can do what Rye said: build your house out of concrete and just barricade yourself in
Ride
there.
her out.
Ride her out. You might lose some siding or some shingles,
Yeah.
but
Shingles.
yeah,
He loses it all.
a cow
except
might
for the
splatter onto the
structure.
windows, and you'll have to clean that off.
I mean, if a tornado does come through, let's just say it's gonna have to be a strong one, but I'll have a new skylight because my roof's made out of wood.
Yeah, goes right off.
Exactly. I'll have a skylight. It just helps me.
You can get a nice tan.
Exactly.
Fill
in
up
the
the
summer,
tub with water. Just
wintertime wouldn't be so great.
no, not at all. It'd be a little chilly. All right, Black. Thanks for ruining my question about Dante's Peak because you just judge everything. Like I judge your graphics at the beginning of you making them until now. Am I supposed to hate on all your things from the beginning?
I mean, it depends.
Your streams were shit a couple years ago.
I agree. I was looking at them; they were very bad. I thought about posting one on TikTok and like saying this is where it started and this is where I'm at when I redid my whole setup. Yeah, even the one about me ripping the TV off the wall.
I mean, you have to start somewhere, man.
I agree.
Don't look at me. I'm still in my starter phase. I literally have 2 old ass monitors and a TV.
That's more than what most people have.
Yeah, I was about to say I started with a TV,
That's
a laptop,
3.
and an Xbox.
Well, I started with just a PlayStation 4, and I just recently got the PC. So,
Heck yeah.
Start making steps. When did the
I think that's
blanket?
about
When did
how everyone
when did the
starts, though,
blanket
right?
go though? Like when did the blanket show up?
when I moved into this office,
So there you go.
Nice.
That's what I'm saying. Like it all pieces together. You can
I
see
think
my
I just need
clip.
to get out my fucking llama.
You can see my clip on a Black Price still uses of me pointing to my garbage can behind me.
how you feeling?
I feel more at one with myself. now.
No, it's like taking up half your desk space.
That's huge, dude. What do you want me to do with it?
I have a smaller one, like that.
I just have the plush.
Little tiny one.
I have the plush one. Then I have a plush keychain one too. It's upstairs.
Oh yeah, I've got a pinata llama up there.
Nice. Oh,
We had a life size llama at one point, and this thing was literally life size, but we wanted to destroy it, and well, my sister kept the head.
What?
Oh my god.
Wait, I zoned for a
He
second.
said he had
What?
a life-size llama, not a real one, but a life-size one, and they wanted to destroy it, and the sister kept the head.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah,
makes a
we
little
filled
more
it.
sense
We filled it full of candy
Okay.
and stuff, and we had this big old birthday party, and we destroyed it. I mean, we kept a few of the items, but my sister's like, "I want the head." I'm like, "That's a little weird."
Whatever you
Okay.
say, honey boo boo.
Well, she's the one that brought it. She wanted to keep the head. I guess a door prize or something.
No, that's not even. Come on, you're gonna smash it with the door. Kid's gonna come in through, running through the door, and it's just gonna get smashed back there. 100%. So, Bri, I'm guessing with your Ariana Grande graphics there, are you getting ready for the concert?
Concert? Yep.
Getting ready for the concert this weekend?
Yep.
Black, are you going to be loading up Fortnite to attend the Ariana Grande concert?
No, sir.
No? But you get
No
a fuzzy
concert can compete.
you get a
I mean-
fuzzy wuzzy umbrella, bro.
Nothing can compete
With
to
Marshmallow.
the Marshmallow event.
But the fuzzy wuzzy umbrella you can get.
That's not
I'm sure Yoshi will
Ari-
load up on it and get it. I'm not worried.
Ariana is not the only concert coming.
Oh, okay. What's the
Mm.
insider scoop?
That's why it's called a tour. I don't know who's
Oh,
coming.
you think it's a rift tour, like multiple people coming in?
wait.
That's a good
Yes.
idea.
Yes, it's multiple.
I might
Multiple
have to attend if there's going to be more than one person there. Wait, is it going to be in like the party thing, or is it going to be
No, it's
in
real game.
Battle
It's
Royale?
in game. In game.
Okay, because I
In-game.
hated that shit they did with like.
Well, I
the-
think Party Royale is just them finding another market.
No.
Go into Party
No.
Royale, Black. You find a lot of people in Party Royale. A lot of people like to hang out in there.
But Friday's concert is strictly Ariana Grande. I don't know when the next performer's coming, but it's gonna be soon.
I'm guessing the rest of this season, maybe.
I mean, if you're not a fan of Ariana Grande, I mean, you that's your choice to miss it. So, I mean, I don't know who's gonna be in there, and I've heard names run around, but I don't know for sure.
I might have to attend.
I mean, it's multiple days. I'm actually away for a bachelor party, so I don't think I'm gonna get to make the Friday one, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I
Wait,
should be
you
back
can't
for the
even
Sunday
stream
one.
it.
What do you mean?
It's DCMA all the way through.
I streamed fucking Travis Scott, bro.
I'm good. I'm not doing it.
But you don't have to.
I know, but like it's bullshit that they get to do that, and then it affects the streamer.
What do you mean?
It shouldn't. Like in a whole, Fortnite should be licensed. If you're under that game, you should be
That's
fine.
all games, but that's not how it is.
I don't care. That's how it should be. And like that just ruined my mood.
Yeah. That's
You
Like,
take
I
your
was thinking about
you
doing
take
it,
you take
and
your
now
mood.
I don't want to do it.
Well, you don't have
Yeah.
to stream it. You can just watch the concert because you enjoy
Not
it.
the same.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Mute the audio
No,
for the
it's
stream so you can be
not.
singing them
Oh,
Ariana
yes, I
Grande.
can be like,
You can sing it to them. Yeah, exactly.
and then they're not hearing shit. They're just hearing like ambient
No,
noise
you can
with the
sing it.
occasional like.
Yeah, you can sing it.
No, not happening.
Come on. Chat, wouldn't you like to see that? We'd
Chat,
like to
you do
see that,
not
right,
want to
chat?
see me mime.
We want to see it. Meme, bro. What the hell?
Mime.
Oh, you want to mime things? Are you going to mime things?
I would.
Not a single tornado in that movie Twister was real.
Yeah. Wait, do you have my chat up?
I have to because you were having questions come in. How do you
Oh,
think
okay.
I liked Hoy's
I was
comment about some
wondering.
bullshit he said, you know?
I kept
Like
seeing
he's
little
held
lights
to a
pop up
different
here.
standard. Uh-huh. Sure, buddy.
Always good people.
So are you attending multiple or just the Friday one, Rye? Or it depends on how good the Friday one is?
I'm gonna do what Friday? I'm gonna do Friday and Sundays because Emmy won't be able to make it on Friday's one because she has to work.
And she's not making you wait. She's like, okay, Rye, you can attend without me.
Yeah, but
She said hello, by the way. She joined the chat.
I sent her a link like hours ago to your Twitch.
Hey, she could just go to my page and it's being hosted on there too. I try to make it easy on people to find it. I try to host it while I'm doing it from my other channel from this. That way people can find it, especially if they're
What do
looking.
you guys think about Nick Merckx and Tim switching over to Apex for a while?
Tim was on Warzone today, so that lasted a
know,
whole
but,
2
like-
minutes.
Yeah, but they're still doing it.
Sure.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't think anything of it. Those
I don't have
I
an
just thought it was
opinion on it.
interesting. I just thought it was interesting.
I think it's cool that they're checking out different games.
Well, so my opinion is that I actually really like when a streamer gets locked into a game because I know I can watch that streamer for that game, right? Especially when
I
they're the
agree.
big streamers where I'm not coming to your stream to talk to you because you're not going to talk to me. I'm coming to watch
Yeah.
your gameplay, so I'd rather you play something that not so much
I
you're
feel
good
that.
at, but like I'd like to get locked in on what they're playing.
Okay.
So when they jump around, a big streamer jumps around, it's kind of like, you know? For me at least, personally. Now, if you're a small streamer, I don't mind you jumping around because I'm there to talk to you normally, not see what you're playing.
Yeah.
Because you're going to talk, right?
That's just like them playing what Cypher and Tim both are playing New World.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to actually try that game, and I'm not an MMO fan.
Yeah, I've good. I'm kind of intrigued by it, but not. It's got the proximity chat in it.
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
Emmy said she was sorry she was sleeping, and she's been a bit depressed. Emmy, you missed the beginning of this when we actually touched on depression a little bit. We might have been able to pick you up. But she also is upset about it cutting in and out. But Emmy, don't worry. The hat will be on its way later this week, and then you can cut your depression all out.
Right with the hat.
With the hat, you know what I mean? You're like one of, I don't even know, 10 people to have that hat. So that's pretty cool.
Do you put like one of like something on the hat?
No, I missed an opportunity to sign it when I sent it out, and so
Your hat
I just send it out.
now has a place in the room.
It had a place before. On top of the
now
Go
it's got a
XLRs.
real place.
Oh, nice.
It's just off stream.
It's just off stream.
Yeah, it's 100% off stream.
Nice, right? 100% right. Nice job. He's like, it had a place on stream before. Now it has a place off stream. That's funny. But yeah, the one of something that sounds pretty cool, right? It wouldn't have been a bad idea. Signing it would have been a good idea as well. But I don't know that people. I wanted to give something some people could wear. If they wanted to wear a hat, you know, that way.
Yeah, they're not gonna wear something that's got your damn signature on it.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to like ruin that, you know.
That's me personally. I wouldn't wear anything that had your signature on it.
If it has a signature, it's kind of like more collector's item, right? No, it's more of like a collector's item at that point, right?
I would have took it as sentimental.
This is a collector's item, right? It's like you not taking that loot bomb out of the box.
That and if you're wearing it, you know, that's just gonna get worn.
Wear it off, yeah. The signature.
These hats are not meant to be worn.
Dude, Barry down there in Kentucky said it is filthy. He said he wore it to work. He said that hat is filthy. Apparently, Chaos hit him in the back of the head with a paint roller, so there's paint on the back of it now. Ari said he wore his on, for his 21st birthday out on Lake George, but he said it's been washed already. So I can't imagine like 21 and just who knows, probably got dunked in the water, everything else. Hey, I told people you can do whatever you want with it. You want to, use it as a backup toilet, you can, whatever you want to do. It's up to you once it's in your possession.
I mean, if you're using it as a toilet, then you got problems.
You never know. You take it camping? Come on, man.
If I'm going camping and taking a shit, I'm taking a shovel, not a hat.
Oh, man. Oh, camping. Do you guys do any camping? You guys like to camp?
Yeah, we're pretty known for it down here.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. We have several lakes we go to.
Nice. We were going like once a year up until we actually went while my wife was pregnant with our son. That was in the fall, and we were doing in February. But we haven't been able to go because he's too small and she's pregnant again, and it would be torturous. But hopefully after that, we'll be able to take him and go because I like doing it. We set up a big old tent, put the comforters down, and we take the kayaks and go out on the lake and paddle around for a little bit. It's a nice leisurely thing to do, right? It's relaxing.
Oh yeah, we go canoeing, paddleboarding, tubing. Fun.
I will say, I haven't gamed or anything out there, but I bought a projector screen and I bought like a mini projector so I could watch college football on a Saturday night one day. It was pretty cool to be able to hook that up and stream it and watch it. And it's so nice because it's so dark where you're camping. You can actually get a good. It wouldn't be a bad idea for movies and things like that. I know a lot of people like to say, "Oh, you're camping, just disconnect." I'm like, I just want to relax, and if that means for a little bit I'm watching some movie or something, what's the what's the big deal? Kind of like a drive-in, right? Do you guys have drive-ins where you're at?
Yeah,
I do.
I love drive-ins. I think I prefer drive-ins better than drive-ins better than theaters.
Me too.
The last one I went to though, it was Pearl Harbor. Was the last movie I went to. Let's see.
Mine was Atlantis.
Atlantis, like
Like the
cartoon?
original cartoon Atlantis. It was way back when. I haven't been to one. And I always tell everyone I'm gonna go to this one in Litchfield, but I never go.
Yeah, you should definitely go. Maybe if you could drive.
And
Ouch. Sorry, Black. Oh man, let me put a dip in real quick.
I'm recovering.
Oh my god. So the last one I saw was not too long ago. Pixel and Fantastic Four, like the remake Fantastic Four. That's what was there. I was like, okay.
I'm sorry.
Do you guys remember
Yeah,
the
they
original
weren't-
Atlantis?
I think so. It wasn't
It was a
like
good
I go
cartoon.
to the drive-in not for the movie, right? I go for the experience. Like I don't care what's
Yeah,
in
that's
it.
cool.
You know what I mean? I love that you can get 2 movies for fucking under $10 compared to like go to the movie theater and see one for like $20-some.
I mean,
People-
hell, I went
Our
to see
theaters
all-
aren't that expensive.
I went and seen Aladdin and Edward Scissorhands back in the day
Mm.
in a drive-in.
One of my
What'd you
first
think
movies
of
in the drive-in.
remake on that? Oh, go.
No,
Sorry.
you're good. Good. You asked me that one.
Okay.
I was just gonna say real quick then. I think one of my first drive-in experiences was actually Jurassic Park, which is a pretty
Mm.
crazy one to watch at the drive-in, right? You just all of a sudden hear this Tyrannosaurus Rex coming over the woods. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, you were gonna ask
Now-
about Aladdin.
Yeah,
Now, do you watch it through the radio or did you have the box?
yeah, the little box that hangs on your door.
Both. It just depends on the drive-in. Because there's multiple.
What's
Just-
most recent?
most recent was Pixel, and that was just through the radio, I think.
What do you think was a better experience? Like experience all around, like the feel.
Look, for me, I want a truck bed with some pillows and a
Okay.
comforter, and I don't want to have my car running. I want to be able to just put a speaker there. That's what I
Yeah.
want. I can't wait. I'm gonna do that
like
100% with the boys. Like that's gonna happen 100%.
Dude,
Yeah.
you just can't wait till they hit 10. Like I feel like you're counting.
No. I'm
down
not
the
trying to
days.
rush. I'm not trying to rush.
I mean, we've done that. I live out in the country. We've put up sheets and a projector and had movie nights.
Oh, I'm probably doing it in my backyard. Well, I don't know what my next backyard will be, but if it's still this house, I'll definitely do it in my backyard. Pretty cool. I can just drive the truck back there, popcorn inside. Just bring out the popcorn, watch outside. I spend most of my time watching TV with my son. It's either that or like throwing. Like throwing a ball. He'll go pick up a ball, bring it to me, play fetch with my son.
Okay, here's something. My daughter and son both really love scary movies. Okay, some people call me a bad parent. Whatever, I don't fucking care. My kids like what
It
they
depends
like.
what scary movie you're showing. If
They
you're
love
showing
The
the Saw,
Conjuring.
if you're showing, oh god, okay.
They love all the
Fuck
series,
no.
like
Like-
Annabelle, all of it. Can
Can you
me
not
and my
say that
wife-
again? I'm gonna mute you if you do.
Me and my
okay?
wife are huge on all those scary movies. So like, I think it's just kind of instilled in our kids that they like that too. And yesterday we were watching all the Conjurings. Me and my daughter sat there and watched 1 through 3 back to back, and then she was like, "Annabelle tomorrow," and I'm like, "Sure."
Please stop saying that name.
What, Annabelle? Bro, it's just a doll.
Are you done talking about it?
I mean, I can be,
I hate.
but
I
like
hate
that's
that.
what my daughter
Oh,
likes. So
I hated that movie.
my daughter
from
likes
like a
it.
creep out percept. Like I watched that
I mean, it
first
is what
one and
it
that
is.
was it. I couldn't even look at the trailer for.
So you haven't
Annabelle.
even seen like all the Conjuring series?
All I had to watch was the first one. It was enough. Any of that creep shit that really gets me going. I don't mind like the
There's
things.
like 12 in this series.
I don't need to watch it.
Yeah, I haven't watched the latest one.
So there's, oh my god, what?
Yeah, I just
It's on
haven't
HBO.
Yeah, I just haven't watched it yet.
So good. So good. It comes so many people were like, it's shit, don't watch it. And I'm like, you don't understand the Conjuring then. Like you're not understanding how they're wrapping this into the storyline. Like
Yeah.
I can't stand people that judge a movie based on what's happening right in front of them and not the whole picture. It's like you watched the last season of Psych and didn't watch the beginning for the buildup of Jules. Like you just didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Caesar? Like you just didn't.
Yeah, I'm a Saw fan.
Oh, me and my wife are too, but we don't let the kids watch that.
That's what I was. That was actually what I was about to say. I was like, I hope you don't say you're letting them watch Saw because then you are.
No, but they like
That's gruesome.
they liked season 6 of American Horror Story, which was a little.
Which
little
one is that? I
borderline.
don't remember.
It's
I don't
the
know
one
them
where
by
the witches and the warlocks.
the one in the woods. Is that
No, it's the post-apocalyptic.
the one that's
So,
under
like-
a bunker?
Yes. So like there was parts where I had to be like Sophia.
I don't
and
remember
get her
how that. I
attention
don't
to look
remember
at
how
me.
that one ended.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't crazy. You know, like I said, there was parts where I'd be like Sophia, and then I would get her attention, and then when the part was over, I'd just be like, never mind.
So I haven't watched. Like I didn't start American Horror Story until I met my wife. I will say there were a
They
couple that
lost
were
it for a
in.
little bit.
For me, of the ones I've seen, and I've seen some of them fully through. For me, the hotel one, hands down, best season for me. I haven't seen them all, so I can't rate them all. But
I don't like the clown one. That was
the
stupid.
circus one or whatever,
That was so dumb.
I didn't see it.
understand
I didn't see it, but
I didn't understand it.
hotel one.
I'm gonna send you a pic, Caesar, in Discord. Okay.
No, fucking, I'll delete it immediately. Who was that said it?
Dustin. He just
Yeah.
said it like 10 seconds ago.
I understand. He's sending me a pic of fucking Annabelle, bro. Come on. Am I stupid?
I
Am I
didn't even
fucking
put that together, so
stupid?
I'm stupid.
Yeah. I'm not fucking dumb, Dustin. Come on, bro.
Dan, thank you for the 100.
I might have
But, like,
to. I might have to
didn't-
delete you off of like Discord completely, just so I don't have to look at it.
We'll just do it on Halloween. That way he's unsuspected of it.
You just told me,
dude.
bro.
We just love.
We'll just edit like a
know.
complete video and just have you just not even think about it, and by the
Oh
end
my
of it, just
God.
kind of
I don't know.
It
we're
probably shook
huge,
off
like,
now.
horror
It's been
movie buffs
years.
here.
It's been like 6 or 7 years since that first Conjuring movie, but I could not watch the trailers for Annabelle because that fucking doll creeped me the fuck out.
It's so good. So you have like all the Conjurings,
What's up,
you have
Z?
the Nun, you have all the Annabelle movies, and then like you have this spin-off of I don't remember what it is, but it was very short-lived. There's only like one movie. But like
Right. What's your
what's
your genre?
La Curcia or whatever. That's what it was.
right? What's
My
your
genre?
genre? Yeah, your genre of choice when it comes to movies.
sci-fi.
Is it sci-fi?
Oh my
And what would you bucket into sci-fi? Like what would you put either movie-wise or category of sci-fi? Because like when I think sci-fi, you can go a ton of different ways with sci-fi, right?
Oh,
What's
yeah.
like
Mine's more like action adventure sci-fi.
Ooh. So
Yeah.
like what about you and you're married, right? Because you said you had a stepdaughter, right? Or a daughter that you raised. Well, I mean, I guess that doesn't mean-
we're not married.
Yeah,
We've
yeah,
been,
okay.
we've been together for like 12 years. We're just not
Okay.
married.
So like, do you have a genre that you like a lot
cut
together?
out there for me? What were you saying? Genre that you like together? Is that what you said?
Do
You cut out for a
Yeah,
split
do you
second.
have a genre that you like together and then a genre you like by yourself?
Oh yeah, yeah. She's more of she's more like the action comedy.
Okay.
Still
and-
sci-fi?
But
Or
she
not
does,
sci-fi?
She is not a horror fan. She is not a horror fan. I can watch like the Saw and the Conjuring and shit
Mhm.
all day, but yeah, if I tell her I'm gonna watch something like that, she's like, like,
Get out this house.
Exactly. It's like you can watch it all on your own. That's why I have a DVD player in here.
I'm a huge romantic comedy guy. I love romantic comedies. My wife just like
I've kind of worn away. I've kind of got burnt out of rom-coms.
I love them. I love a good cry and then a laugh.
And a fist.
Yeah.
I love 'em.
And then the fist with the boombox. So like when you say sci-fi and adventure, are you thinking like creature fighting, that kind of adventure sci-fi, or you like some?
I'm more of like a futurist.
Okay,
So,
that's
like,
what
the
I was
Tomorrow
thinking, right?
War?
The Tomorrow War was awesome.
We just watched that again today, me and my daughter did. That's why I brought that up.
Hmm.
It was a good one.
Oh yeah.
You know, a lot of people hated that because they were like, it goes against every law for like time travel, and I'm like, who the fuck makes these laws?
It's a movie.
Yeah, I know. But like they even go to explain how their version of time travel works with the boats. You know, I'm like, what the fuck does it matter?
like
It was a good movie.
It's like getting pissed off at the Avengers for them explaining how time travel works. Like, we don't give a shit.
Mm-mm.
It just makes sense to us because, you know,
I
we're
mean,
Yeah,
doing
it doesn't matter. Oh, here we go, Mr. Philosopher.
No, I was just thinking. If
But
if that soul stone was stolen, how is Gamora not back? You know, like it just doesn't make any sense to me that like the soul it still happens. That doesn't make any sense.
because you can't turn back time.
No, he only went as far as the snap. That's what they said.
No,
They didn't go back far enough to bring everyone back, just the
the
snap.
soul stone was stolen back to a point in time, but then they gave it back.
Dude, that soul stone, don't forget. You have
That
to give a
that's
soul
bullshit.
to
No,
have
that's
the soul
bullshit.
stone.
That's bullshit. But he didn't have the soul
You're
stone.
going again.
Doesn't happen.
It doesn't matter. The soul stone still existed to go back in
Spoiler
time.
alert.
You can't give that soul stone away. If you haven't seen Endgame by now, suck a dick. My God.
You're
I'm
a DC
Marvel
fan anyway, right? Like
I'm a Marvel fan.
if you
I'm a
haven't
Marvel.
I'm saying it, Chad, if you haven't seen Endgame by now, you're a DC fan. You never plan on seeing it.
And then if you're a DC fan, you're pretty much fucked anyway because all the movies are kind of not together.
I loved the Dark Knight.
Hold on. Emmy's new to the channel, to this channel. Emmy, I'm sorry you haven't caught past episodes yet. I will back up and say I don't read too much in the chat unless I see something. Now I see something that you want me to ask Rye, so I will correspond to that. But I don't go to the chat too much. But I will. Emmy, Z, Blue, welcome.
So, like,
Emmy
there's
wants to
3
know a
total
movie.
chats.
Emmy wants, yeah. So there's multiple chats. There is our guests might have their stream up. I don't think Rye does today, but
No.
there's Dad Club Gaming chat, which I interact with for questions for the guest. And Black will normally mute and then talk to his chat, or he'll bring in a question from Black's chat. But technically, I have 2 chats, one on Facebook and one on Twitch. Anyway, Emmy wants you to name a movie, Rye, of that sci-fi genre. That, like, you know, something.
Name a movie like of that.
Yeah, like Galaxy Quest
Emmy
or
wants to
something.
weigh in on this, so she's trying to weigh in on this topic. So we're gonna keep her rage down. Let her weigh in here.
One of my favorite action adventure sci-fis is Edge of Tomorrow.
That's so good.
Mm.
That's a good one.
And if you really want like a top tier sci-fi movie that's got some pretty good facts in it, then that's Interstellar.
Ooh, that's a long movie. You gotta have
Mhm.
patience for that movie.
But good.
See, this is the one. This is like I don't want to say the one, but this is a genre
That is a movie, by the way.
that I don't get myself into. So like when you bring these things up, I haven't seen Interstellar. I haven't seen, would you say Edge of Tomorrow? I haven't watched Tomorrow War. Emmy wants in on the Marvel topic.
We just spoiled it. That was pretty much it.
The Marvel topic is really just I need to really process. I need to really
Wait, did she
process
just
where things
say
are moving.
Never seen that?
The Interstellar
To Marvel
stuff.
or to
No,
Interstellar?
to the movies that I was listening.
Ooh,
For sure. Interstellar.
my heart skipped a beat, bro.
She's seen Interstellar, but she hasn't seen the other ones. I'm guessing.
No, she's seen
She's seen
Interstellar.
Marvel. She's definitely seen Marvel. I don't think she's seen Edge of Tomorrow, I'm assuming. Listen.
We've just mentioned so many movies.
We did.
I'm so lost.
We did.
Right, we gotta let her catch up a little bit.
Yeah.
She's on mobile, right?
Yeah.
She's behind.
We're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
your mobile device.
She'll answer like 10 minutes later.
yeah. So are you a Star Wars fan or a Star Trek fan there, Rye?
Neither.
Or neither?
I've never seen Star Wars.
That
Same.
makes 3 of us.
I mean, I seen episode
Like,
1, 2,
I've
and
seen
3
them
because
here and there, but
my
never
teacher,
fully.
my teacher forced 1, 2, and 3 down my throat.
Force, damn.
So, but I've never seen the old ones. I did watch the new one, and if I had to choose between the two, I would go after Star Trek before I go Star Wars, just because it something like Star Trek seems a little bit more
Stargate?
Stargate. I love Stargate.
I couldn't get into it at all.
I did. I got into literally the movie in '97 to SG-1, Atlantis, and SGU, and everything like that. I was a big fan of Stargate.
Emmy had not seen Edge of Tomorrow, Black, and she's also disgusted with our jokes
have it
about
up.
mobile. Nah, I know, I'm just telling chat. She's disgusted about our jokes, and she's a Star Wars fan. I mean, this is the
I've never
most
seen
I've
any of it, so-
interacted. Just so you know, you should feel special. This is the most I've interacted with the Dad Club Gaming chat on a person by person level. Normally, it's like here and there. Yeah, Black. What's your genre of choice? Is it rom-com, like you said?
For the most part, it's rom-com, and I love drama. Like I'm serious. Like if I can find something that really makes me get in the feeling of a movie, I'm down for it. And some action movies have that. So like I was just watching, you know, the what was that movie we were just talking about?
Tomorrow War.
Yeah, Tomorrow World. And like there's this scene where you know the normal people, they go in the future, and then like there's these two people that you get to know like on off, like not perfect, and you know they're in this tunnel and they're just shooting at these things, you know, the aliens. I don't want to get like too specific because I don't want to like spoil it, but like
We're all about
And then-
spoilers here.
and, yeah,
Maybe we just
and
turn
then- I
this
mean, I-
podcast into a just movie spoil.
and then and then there's like, you know, the jets coming in getting ready to drop some big ass bombs to kill everything, and there's these two people, you know, one of them's hurt, one of them's not, and you know she's just like go, and she's just like a normal soccer mom, but like in that moment she realized she had to sacrifice herself to move on, you know, for the greater good. And it's like that hit me, and I'm like, damn,
I
that's
remember that.
that's lit. Like that's real. Like that's what a movie is supposed to do. And they took like a solid action scene and made it emotional. That's a movie doing its job, in my opinion. I could be wrong, whatever. But to me, it drew me in the movie even more. And I'm like, now I got to keep watching because that's a real emotion. It's like, damn, this soccer mom just gave her life to a man she don't even know because she knows that like the future has to keep going. And it's like, damn,
Yeah, they're already signed for a sequel for that too.
I'm so excited to see it.
It's great.
How though? That ending was so well.
I mean, I asked myself the same question. I was like, well,
It was a good ending.
Hey, if Fast and Furious has proved anything, if you're gonna make
Don't
money,
even.
you're gonna keep making it. You know what I mean? Regardless of
you
what
know-
it means. What
you
what,
know
Black?
why? You know why they're milking that cow? It's because of Paul Walker. He wanted the series to get to 10.
Ah,
So they're doing it out of respects for him.
I love that
they're
they,
also making money on it.
Can I
let's
keep
not- let's be
spoiling?
honest.
Can I keep spoiling?
I mean, I think that's what this has become.
Okay, so like at the end of Fast 9,
I haven't
The-
seen Fast
the
9.
Sky-
Please don't do that.
it's at the
Spoil for
very,
everybody
very
else, but
end.
not
It
me.
doesn't-
Spoil for everybody else, but not me.
Okay,
Yeah,
I respect it. I respect
I'd have
it.
to play. I'd have to pay for Premiere Access. I saw that today. It was
No, it's all
advertised.
right. It's all right.
on,
I'll respect it.
It was like $20 to rent the movie while it was still in theaters. I'll wait.
Bum, 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 bum,
But-
bum, 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 bum,
on
bum,
iTunes
bum.
right now.
I missed that. Like, I'm sorry. I missed it. Thank you.
But yeah, I'm just saying, like I hear what you're saying, right? They wouldn't. I mean, come on, he passed away at 7.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And he wanted
During the middle of 7, right?
Yeah, they had to like shoot the ending
like
scene with his
3/4 of the way
brother, right?
through.
His brother was the
yeah, it
guy
was
in the
pretty-
car.
yeah.
So, I mean, it's pretty much done. I mean, ugh.
That was really well. That was a well edited video. at the
Oh
very
yeah,
end.
I mean, Honestly,
Wow.
I'm very interested with what the storyline was.
And before the death, like how
Correct.
they were going to
Like,
continue.
was
I would love to see that
I would
too.
love to know what the writing was
Like, what
before the
is that,
death. Was it the
manuscripts?
same thing? Was that like what they were going for, or did they have like a different alternative script? I assume they had an alternative script, especially like Rye's saying if they
They
were
had
going
to.
they were going for 10, right? Then I kind of feel like I kind of feel like that was not the ending, but they did a really
Yeah.
good job of bringing in that emotion to the fact that he passed away, right?
I agree.
Like the even for Wiz Khalifa's song, right? Like all of it was just so well done.
Yeah, they're supposed to be for the last one. They're supposed to be bringing in his brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Uh, the memes are so good right now with Fast 9, with the families,
Family.
everything. But it's so funny because the meme where it's like, how many years and
family.
no, it's how many years and like, and this is your family's everything, and now this is your brother, right? It's like all these years. Oh, here's my brother. It's like family's everything. So funny. That's like the best one for me. It's like, yeah, I laugh when it's like, what you have, you're strong enough for anything when you have family, like all these different things. But the one that's just like, where's he been this whole time? Where's this brother of yours been? If family's
Dude,
so
they'll make it
important.
like where he was incarcerated forever.
Yeah, it's like your brother's there.
We gotta break him out. Brian needs him.
Oh my god.
yeah. I don't know if he's gonna be like an actual like starring role as his brother, or if he's coming in to
Like a cameo.
do
Or
like what he
whatever
did
you call it.
to kind of supplement Brian.
Or like a role placement just for like a couple scenes.
Do you think they're gonna
Right.
bring him back in like he's the character is still alive? I mean, the character is still alive in the Fast and Furious.
and
universe,
Fast 9
right?
proves that.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Thanks a lot.
I mean, they just they want to close out the series. You know, might as well bring him, you know, kind of back into it, and while they finish it off.
Yeah. It is kind of it's kind of fucked up that he died in a car crash. Am I right?
Hey, what's that famous quote he always said? Or that was like posted over Twitter after he died? It was like, if I died this speed, I'm always smiling or something like that.
So what's I should just kill him off already. That's what Emmy said. So
I don't know.
what do you guys think about this? Fast and Furious and the series is not Paul Walker's best movie for me. Can you guess what mine is? Black, you might be able to.
Buried?
No.
Hours.
No.
He
He's
didn't
like
really
he's
have-
like a main role, but he's not the main role. You won't think of him as the main role, but he's definitely a main character in the movie.
I don't know. I liked him in Buried, and not a lot of people liked Buried.
It's all right.
No guesses.
Are
No
you
more
gonna
guesses.
say it?
No more guesses.
We already guessed.
Oh, okay. It's a rom-com. Does that help anyway? I'll give you hints.
There's a list.
I don't
Doesn't
know.
help.
All I'm thinking about right now is Ryan Reynolds' song.
His hands down is running scared. That's what Dustin said. It's 10 Things I Hate About You.
I love 10 Things I Hate About You. He's not in that.
He's the guy he bets with. That's Paul Walker, yeah.
You just blew my mind.
Paul Walker, man.
That is Paul Walker.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I didn't even realize he was in Pleasantville either
Oh, yeah.
until like several years later.
What did I really blow your mind that much, Black?
You did.
Yeah, he's like the main
I
guy.
have to
He
text
takes
my sister, bro.
he takes her to prom. Laney. He takes Laney Boggs to prom. Wait, he was in that? Yeah, he's literally his jock
No,
buddy.
He is.
He's literally
It
his
just
jock
blew-
buddy that he bets with. And it's fucking what's his face? Is the third guy in the movie. Gus. Gus is the third guy in the movie. You know that, right, Black?
I can tell you, I ain't seen that movie in
This
Black.
blew my mind,
Black.
bro.
wow.
What?
Okay, hold on. She's all. That's what I said, right? I said she's all that.
No, 10 things.
No,
I
you
hate.
Oh,
said
I said the
10
wrong
things I
thing.
hate
My
about
bad.
you.
She's all that. My bad.
That's
My
what
bad.
I'm
My bad.
saying,
My
you
bad.
blew my
My bad.
mind,
My bad.
dude.
My bad.
Why I was blanking.
My bad. My bad. My bad. It should have kicked in when I said the wrong one. My bad. But do
Freddie
you,
Prinze
do you
Jr.
do you guys agree with that one? Do you guys agree with that one? You know that one?
Say
Yeah,
the name again?
He played the
She's
best
all that.
friend of
He's the
Freddie
best
Prinze.
friend that bets with. That's what I was describing the movie, but it's not the same.
Oh, he drives the Jeep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Dual
he was
Hill. I
friends
said
Freddie
Gus.
Prinze Jr.
Freddie
Yeah,
Prinze Jr.
he
is
was
the
friends
main
with
character.
Freddie Prinze.
Gus is the
That's
third
good.
trio in there. You know what I'm talking about, Black?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, sorry, my bad, guys. My bad. My bad.
Man,
Blow my mind like that
had-
and shit.
I had-
Can you guess my hold on? Can you guess my favorite rom-com now?
You know, I had like a crush on Rachel Lee Cook in that
That's
movie.
totally him.
But you knew that, right?
I did not. Like I think I did, but like it was buried.
Sorry, you
Like,
can
that
guess
was
my you can
buried.
guess my favorite rom-com now. It's 10 Things I Hate About You. She's All That is my favorite Paul Walker, movie Paul Walker's in.
10 things I hate. Is that because of your location?
No, 10 Things I Hate About You shot in like Oregon or whatever, right? Washington. Whatever. Somewhere over there on the West Coast.
Okay, I mixed up a story. Okay, never mind.
Don't worry, we're all
my
over the place
wife's
here.
My wife's sister goes to that school.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's where I got
Which
that mixed
movie?
up. She's
the 10 Things I
coming.
Hate?
10 things I hate about you. Yeah, or she's near that school or something. She's near it though. She's coming this week, so like we're freaking out because the kids got like sinus infections and they've already been to the doctor. We all got COVID tested. We're all negative. So like her grandma's like a huge nut about the whole COVID thing. It's like, I don't know. And it's like we all got tested though. So whatever.
Into the Blue. He's in Joyride as well.
I hated Joyride. I mean, I just couldn't get into the storyline.
I liked the first one. The other ones sucked.
Meet the Deedles. Have you guys ever
What
seen Meet
about
the Deedles?
Jeepers Creepers?
That was good.
Me and my wife had a conversation about this a couple months ago. I physically can't watch Jeepers Creepers because it traumatized me as a child, the same as Chucky. I can't do it.
There
Like,
was a picture on
I
Twitter
will
the other
watch
day
some
with
of
the woman
scariest
behind
shit
Chucky
out there,
doll I saw.
but I can't do it. Yeah, they're making another Chucky.
That's what it was. It was a tweet about it.
I
It's
can't,
a
but I
series.
can't do it.
Why did
My
I say
wife's like,
10
"I
things I hate
love
about you? I just
Chucky."
completely like blanked. I thought I was telling you guys She's All That. Honestly, my wires weren't connected in my brain.
I think we're all there right now. A little fried.
I had a little
You know?
coffee, I'm wired.
I
wired.
did too. Same.
Talking
You know,
more than
it-
normal.
You know,
Thanks,
the Keurig
Hoy,
was
for calling it out.
double-pumped, set to strong.
Jeepers Creepers is Jason Long, right? Justin Long.
I love Heath Ledger though. Emmy's right.
Justin Long's best movie in your guys' opinion?
Accepted.
Except it's good.
Agreed on the accepted. Period. No conversation.
Waiting for me. But it's not
Waiting
because of
and Ryan
him.
Reynolds is taking over.
But that's fine. It's the best movie that he's in. I don't care if he's a lead role. What?
He was good in Die Hard also.
He was good in that Die Hard, the fourth
Oh,
one.
yeah.
That one was
Yeah.
really got me hooked even more into computers. Like that was really kind of well done. It put that computer spin on it.
Yep. And then they fucked it up with the next one.
Live Free. Was that the one that which one's the fifth one?
Live Free, Die Hard.
I thought it was Die Harder.
Which one was the fourth one? What was the fourth one called?
The
Do you want me to Google it?
Was that the Live Free one? No. The fifth one's the Live Free, right? No. I don't remember now.
A Good Day to Die Hard.
Day to Die
Live Free,
Hard.
Die Hard. Die Hard with a Vengeance. Die Hard 2. What the fuck? I just named them all.
It's good. John McClane. McClane.
There's a guy in my chat that's Mike McLean.
Oh, wow.
I lost it. I stopped what I was doing.
I like him in Zach and Mary Make a Porno. Who
Oh,
is
that's
is
good.
Justin Long in Zach and Mary Make a Porno?
The main guy in that's Seth Rogen, right?
Seth
Yeah, that's
Rogen.
Rogan.
Is Justin Long in that one?
Wait, who's the female role in that? Cameron Diaz?
No.
Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm not searching that because if I search that,
Yeah. You don't want to search
I'm
that.
not doing it.
Um,
I'm not doing
a
it.
lot of other auto suggests might pop up. Mm-hmm. You know, there's an actual
Lot
porn
of
star in that movie,
parodies.
though, right? You know, Katie Morgan's
like
an
there
actual
is
porn
a
star,
lot.
right?
Well, it's just like the girl next
I
door.
found that out.
was a
Like, I was
rom-com.
watching that movie, and then like somebody told me that. I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. It's
Duh.
it's like yeah. Yeah, he's a guy. Oh, you're right. He's Bobby Long. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Gotcha. You're right. 100%.
That's a solid 2 hours, man.
Oh yeah, we had a very solid talk. Kind of blew by.
Yeah,
Got
it
into
did.
movies at the end. Well, Rye, what we normally do is we normally have this be. I told you, I think ahead of time, like 1 to 2 hours. I mean, I'm all in on movies all the time. I think one time I'm just gonna have like a session where we just bring everybody in and
Just talk movies
with their
I'm
movie,
down.
and just be like, hey, let's talk about
Break it down.
this movie for a little bit. Yeah, we'll just roll. We'll just all get a roll and we'll reenact the movie. You know. I call Seth Rogen on top of the coffee beans. I guess I don't know.
I can't see it.
UPS. You can't see what
You doing Seth Rogen?
me doing Seth Rogen. I don't have.
Yeah. You don't have that raspy voice.
I don't. You're right. I don't have the laugh either.
I'm trying to like picture him with his voice, and it's just not working.
No, not at all. But right, hey, I appreciate it, man. I've gotten to play some games with you over the last month or so, like I said, but it really this is nice because it opens up my eyes to more than just like the hour or so we play games together. That's always like the game we're playing or whatever. It's been nice to get to know you. Found out a lot about you. I'm happy that I couldn't read that. Like, you know, I couldn't tell that you're going through what you're going through, right? It's impressive.
I don't let a whole lot of people know. I mean, I don't have a problem telling people.
But it's impressive, right? To be able to
100%.
to not have that be something, you know, because it's very easy for that to like take over and it's all you ever like talk about in the negative light, right? It's impressive and
I was like, I mean, shit. Someone could call me a fucking cripple. I ain't gonna give a shit.
yeah. No, I mean it's awesome, and to hear about your two daughters and where you're from and everything. Like a lot of those things you don't get even for playing games unless you are doing something like this or just in general. You don't get to find out that kind of stuff. So I appreciate it. Also, I didn't have anybody until you were in chat the other day, and I'm like, hey, do you want to do this? And you were like, I'm on board. So that was awesome.
I didn't have nothing to do.
And we had to move Black's, Dave for Black, his internet and shit. No, I'm just kidding.
My internet went out while I was trying to watch your stream last night. It was horrible.
Hey, you're good. Sure Shot's here and said hi. What's up, Sure Shot?
Sure shot.
Don't worry. I mean, you can watch the first half. The VODs always go up. Also, I throw it up on YouTube so you can watch it there later in this week. Housekeeping things. Today's obviously Monday. This is technically last week's episode in my mind, and that's how I'll post it. Next week's probably won't happen till Sunday or Monday again, and then we'll try to get back on schedule, but I have some other obligations. However, anybody who's in any of these chats, we are looking for new first-person guests, like first-time guests. We have some people who are willing to come on for a second time, which we welcome, but I want to see how many people we can get through new. Like, I think it's interesting to meet all these new people and then figure out a way to go into a second one to start talking to people about what's changed in their life. Vibrant Panda wanted to sign up for a second one, and he's had a son since he was first on this. We had Nice Guy Gaming get affiliated. A lot of different things have changed for people. Yeah, right. A lot of different people have different things going on. Rye, just like I tell everybody else, if you want to be on again, you're more than welcome. Just whenever you're ready, or want to be, post in there. Tell me you want to be, and then I'll figure out when's the best time to have you on. I usually let people know a week ahead of time. It's not normally this last minute kind of thing. I'm struggling to find first timers. And I really like, I get the enjoyment out of meeting somebody for the first time, like in depth, like we did tonight. So,
yeah. And if you didn't know, my logo is on my ear
oh
tag.
shit. No, I did
Let's
not.
go.
That is dope. That is dope.
That's pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, his intro video for his is pretty cool too. If you get a chance to see it, do you run it?
Oh,
You
yeah?
run it during your BRB too, right?
They're two different scenes. One, it's like a processor kind of flowing through, and then it says "Be right back." And then what I'm more proud of is the ending scene.
I'm gonna have to catch that one then. I'm gonna pull up a bod so I can see the ending one time. No, that's awesome. Look at that, she's down to do it. Nice, Emmy. And Dustin posting the sign up link. Thanks, Dustin. So yeah, anybody?
It'd be good for Emmy. It's the first time I'd ever hear not rage and trying to kill
We might be able to make that happen, Rye. Black and I would. What we can do for that one is we can like run a over under on how long it takes for us to get her to rage. You know.
There you go. There you go.
Or we can play a game of Fortnite and we'll be like, hey, let's over under the timer of when we get her to rage.
I don't think.
I love you, Emmy. Definitely have appreciated being able to play with you and whatnot. So it's all love from me. But Rye, like I said, you're more than welcome to come on again. Chat, like I said, please sign up. Even if it doesn't have to be you're ready for next week. Just put your name in there. And if you're up next, I will ping you. And if it doesn't work for you, I just move you to the top after that week, right? And I just keep doing that.
I think I'm gonna actively look for some users too.
Yeah, it'd be good to get people in here who just want to have a conversation. You know, it's whatever people are into. The only thing is I like to be able to, like I told Rye, I like to be able to see the people. If you have a phone and you're willing to put on your if you don't have a webcam, you just want to have your phone up. That was Kenny, our second guest. That's what he did. Now he has a webcam, but before he didn't. If you want to wear a mask, I told Rye, mask, costume, any of those things are like, it's just about being able to talk. If you want to have an animated person, right? Rye, as I said.
I could have came on here as Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, we don't talk about Spider-Man suits anymore. Me and Black got in a lot of trouble for that one time.
Oh, we did.
It's like all spandex.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, we went into he was looking to raid somebody or just talk to different people. Went into a chat the one time. This guy was cranking 90s and creative, and you could see his arm sleeve. And I made a comment to Black. I was like,
it was completely harmless.
It was harmless. It was like, I think he's wearing like a full Spider-Man outfit. So Black went and said, "Can I see the full suit?" And the guy just took it the wrong way.
Like it was just.
It was like more of like a. It'd be kind of cool if he was sitting there in a full...
And it was the first thing I said, so it was more of an icebreaker.
Yeah.
Than like, idiot. He took it so wrong. We even left his chat for like an hour and come back and he was still bitching about it.
Yeah, it was great.
Fucking dude had no balls.
Listen, you might feel bad if he actually doesn't, okay? That's kind of mean to do.
I don't give a shit. He's an idiot.
But, Rye, do you have somebody in mind that you want to raid? I know I don't think you were live. Do you have somebody in mind you'd want me to raid? We have a nice crew right now.
No, if I have anybody on. Meepy's on.
Can we raid Meepy?
Brad, that's what's up.
We can definitely raid Meepy.
Yeah.
I was actually watching. I pulled up Meepy earlier today, and then I got catfish because it was actually a vet. I'm like, what the heck?
Do you see that like so much like your hosts are now starting to show as they're live? That was never a feature.
Yeah,
and now it's a feature.
No. It was actually Meepy's account. Meepy has a vet play on his account, like or like on her account Fortnite, but she streams to his. Why is that not?
It's weird though. I thought it was neat.
Yeah.
I'm not able to click that.
Well, all right. It was great. Nice to see your face finally, Ryzen.
I know, right?
This is good, man. Nice knowing we're close to each other too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if my stream is.
Are you down like near bricks?
Near what?
Like bricks?
Bricks?
Or brinks? Like the mud bog place? Oh.
No, I'm probably about an hour away from Arkansas.
Mm. Neat.
It's my closest state. About an hour and a half to Kansas and Oklahoma.
Nifty.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
right
guys.
there in the corner.
Oh, nice, man. Well, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Yeah, it's rating him. It's rating him right now. So I'm going to
screen.
send it, and then we're going to go to the fuzzy screen. So,
Let's
Rye,
go.
appreciate you being
For
on
real.
this, and
It was good.
can't wait to catch some more Fortnite
I
games with
enjoyed
you.
the conversations today.
Oh yeah, and we literally got the lesson right in the very beginning. It was awesome. As deep as that conversation is, it's not like an easy one to go into, but
Oh yeah.
I'm glad we got a chance to touch on it because it helps. It helps people in my opinion.
Yeah. And that's why you kind of see me jerk every once in a while too, because I am sitting down.
Yeah, like a sharp pain.
No, it's not like a pain. It just nudges
Uncomfortable.
me. Yeah.
Sure.
Just
Well, guys, appreciate it. We're gonna go over to the fuzzy screen. We'll see everybody next week.